Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, then you'll know that Wicked for Good just came out. So I thought to celebrate that movie coming out, we'll make the two main characters from Wicked. We'll make Elphaba and Glinda. So I'm going to start making Elphaba for her traits. That's interesting. Okay, so I think she's obviously like quite a good person, isn't she? So that's what's so sad. Like everyone's saying she's wicked, but she's actually really nice. But she's also a bit of a loner, like because kind of it's like forced upon her, I guess. She's a bit of a bookworm, I think. She's always like studying in the library, and I guess that's kind of because people don't really like her, so that's like a solitary activity. But yeah, and for her aspiration, she just kind of wants to be popular, to be honest, like deep down. But I feel like I'll just go with the more like magical one because she is going to be a spellcaster, obviously, because she can do magic. So obviously the most important thing is to have the green skin. I think I need to think about how to get the skin tone like the right green. We've got 3 different green starting points. That one's definitely not right. Those two are very similar. I feel like those are the same. I think it's a darker green, really. Not that dark. I think it's like that. So I've got a different reference image now. And okay, so for her eyes, she's got really big eyes. Kind of like that, I guess. It's really hard to do features in The Sims because obviously like they're very different. And I'm trying to see, I think she has green eyes as well as green skin. But they're kind of like greeny brown, so kind of like that. I think these eyebrows, like they're quite like thin. They're quite similar to what she has in the image that I'm looking at. To be fair though, in the image I'm looking at, she looks quite worried. So that might be affecting what she actually looks like. It still doesn't really look like her. Her lips are a lot larger than this. I think we're getting there, although it still doesn't quite look right. She does also have freckles, which is important. So the only hairstyle that really comes close with the length is this one. But obviously this hairstyle is like wavy hair, so it's not really quite right. And also it's not even long enough, so that's just disappointing. But yeah, I always notice that Sims hair they don't ever have long hair because, well, like really long hair. Because I have really long hair, and I realized when I made my Sim self, like, oh, whoa, her hair is so much shorter than mine. I might have to just go with this one because I want to have the braids, and I feel like I can't find anything that's better. You won't be able to see the top bit because obviously she's going to wear a hat. Because she's got to wear her iconic witch's hat. This one has a spider on the end, which Elphaba's hat does not have. Do we have a better one? I swear we had some with Realm of Magic. I guess not. But we have this one, but that's not really, that's more Fiero. We'll make do with this. Already I'm feeling like I've kind of failed with making her. I feel like her face is still wrong. I think I've done, okay, her chin's not right. I think her forehead's like a bit too big. Features I think are a bit more spaced apart. This looks a bit better, I think. And I'm now thinking that I got the color, like her skin tone completely wrong. I swear she's like more yellowy green than this kind of green. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this. I think this is okay. I think also her eyes are like more, okay, no, I'm doing it wrong. Are more like turned like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave it at this. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now I'm gonna do her really cool cloak thing. Now I feel like I'm really gonna struggle with this in The Sims. What do I have? Okay, so it's like a cloak. So maybe I'll have success here with this. This could be the obvious choice. It's nowhere near as grand as what she wears in the movie, but it's kind of similar. What if I did it with separate items and I try to combine them? I have a feeling I'm not going to be very successful there either. If I go into jackets, no, that's not helpful. No, I don't think this is going to aid my quest. Okay, but she's kind of got leather boots, so that's cool. Much cooler than these ones, but that could work. These are quite cool. And I don't think I can get her to hold a broomstick, but I can do her nails because she's got really long nails. They're kind of like this. Or maybe even like this. Yeah, okay, which ones? I think I prefer these ones. I think these are better. Yep, that's accurate. Okay, I think this will have to do, to be honest. Like, oh, The Sims really annoys me sometimes, like when I'm trying to make characters. I don't know why I keep doing this from like fantasy, because it doesn't have enough stuff for them. You know what? I'm happy with this. I think this is quite good, to be honest. Like, I did the best I could, okay? Now we're going to move on to Glinda. And for this one, I'm going to try and do her big ball gown. Obviously, we're not going to have a gown that looks like that in The Sims because we don't get fun things like that. I don't know what her last name is. So she's... Okay, should I... I'm doing her from the second movie, so she's Glinda, not Galinda, okay? I don't know what, like, the consensus on what you should call her is, to be honest. Okay, Glinda the Good, okay, because that's just what I'm calling her. Okay. Now, for Glinda, for her traits, she is definitely self-absorbed. I'm sorry, but she so is. Okay, what else though? I think, she is... Oh, she's quite difficult to give traits to, I think. She's definitely outgoing. Yes, okay. And then, finally, what should I give her? Okay. Because she isn't all just, like, about popularity. She does have, like, a bit of goodness actually in her. She is ambitious. I think this could be right. And obviously, popularity, she does kind of want to be the most popular of everyone. I think maybe she would have the neighborhood confidant one because I don't know, I think she does kind of want to be someone who's like seen as helping people. So that's kind of what that aspiration means, I think. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Okay, and I'm not going to make her a spellcaster because, yes, spoilers, technically she does get magic at the end of the movie, but like not really until like she's not really. She's not at the same level as Elphaba, so I'm gonna go straight into her look. She also has very like non-existent eyebrows, to be honest. Also got quite big eyes. Kind of like that. I think that's good. Okay, for her hair, in this image, she's got it tied back. It's kind of like this. No, it's not really. It is like the one from Dine Out, if I can find it. It's kind of like this, I feel, but it's not really as voluminous at the top. And also I'm left with a problem because she, again, has a crown, and we don't really have crowns in The Sims. We have the prom queen crown, but that's about it. So is that, and I don't really like that. It's not silver like her crown. So now I am left with a conundrum. What do I do? Will she be crownless? Because when she's wearing a hat, it makes her hair look so much more accurate because it kind of like makes it less floofy. But there is no correct hat, to be honest. So I think she's just going to have to go without a hat, to be honest. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean she doesn't quite look right, but it's fine. She is wearing some earrings. They're like kind of diamonds, I think. They're like that. That's pretty good. This looks right, but I think I've done her face shape wrong. It's more like that, I think. She's got more prominent cheekbones. Okay, I'm liking this. I think this is better. Okay, I think this is right. And now let's look at her actual dress. Her hair might be lighter as well, I think. Yeah, I think that's better. Well, this one, I think this one's right, I think. No, I changed my mind. I've gone to this one. Okay, so I need to get a dress that is as long and poofy as possible, and it needs to be pink, obviously. Oh, I've got it filtered to black, so obviously I'm not finding what I need. Okay, pink. So we've got this, which could work. There's this one as well, but I don't love that as much. This one is quite poofy and it's pink, but it's not really long enough. I don't know. I mean, it could work. I just don't like how it doesn't go all the way to the floor. And then there's this, which could work. Is there a better pink color? I mean, that's all right. It's not very glittery though. We've got this one, which is more glittery. So I do like how glittery that is and how poofy it is, but it's just not long enough for me. Oh, and there's this as well. That could work if it were more pink. Okay. So it's not going to work. It's not pink enough. This is always the trouble with The Sims. Am I going to be stuck with this? I might be. I think this is the most Glinda-y one, and it is kind of similar to what she wears in the first movie. So I think this is going to be Glinda. Glinda the Good. What do you guys think? Did I do the characters justice? Did I completely butcher them? I feel like I did not get Cynthia Erivo's likeness at all. Or Ariana Grande, to be honest. Maybe Ariana Grande was a bit better, but Elphaba just feels... I don't think I did that well. I don't know what it is, though. I'm so unsure. I don't know. If you have any tips on making Sims, because maybe I need them, that would be really helpful. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a comment. If you like Wicked, tell me what you like about it. And it would be great if you could share the video with a friend. That would be really helpful. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!